Is Jerry's Artarama legit? Well, I just bought some stuff from them, so let's find out. Interestingly enough, this flap was already open when I got it, but I don't know if it just maybe the adhesive came off or maybe people at the post office had to check it out. But otherwise, this seems like a pretty legit box. It looks nicely packaged inside. I like how this folds out and everything is in bubble wrap. I ordered a tube wringer, and this will help me wring out my tubes of paint and get every drop of paint out of it. And I also ordered an umbrella for plein air painting, Soho brand. Pretty excited to use this because sometimes I don't have shade to paint in, so this should be good. Other than that, there's nothing else in the box, just more bubble wrap, but yeah, I'm happy with this. So normally when I buy art supplies, I typically buy them from my local Dick Blick's art supply store here in town. Sometimes I will buy from other stores like Michael's as well. But I don't usually buy a lot of supplies online. I don't know, I just haven't done it that much. I have bought some things here or there off of Amazon, but I needed to get this umbrella. That was something I definitely needed. I went online Googling different places that had the umbrella I wanted, and it seemed like Jerry's had a really good price, and so I just went for it. I felt like their checkout process was really easy to use. You can sign up with them as a customer, or you can use a guest account. You can pay through PayPal, and actually they allowed you to pay through using your Amazon information, and so it was really just one click for me to be able to check out. They also had a lot of different shipping options, and I paid I think $2 or $3 for a little bit of a faster shipping rate. I was pleased with the amount of time it took to get here. It wasn't that long, maybe I think it was under a week that it took to get here. One thing that I really appreciated when buying from them is that they sent me some update emails about where my package was and gave me a nice receipt showing me what I purchased. So I would give it really a 10 out of 10. I like how my items were packaged. I feel like it arrived in a timely fashion. Shipping wasn't too expensive. I thought that the prices on their website were good, and I felt that they gave me appropriate updates via email about where my package was, when I would receive my package, what I bought, things like that. Now this could be a pro or con depending on your mentality, but I am now considered a customer, so I did notice today that they had sent me an email with coupons. I'm sure that that's something that I could unsubscribe to, but I'm not totally against it. I'll take coupons any day of the week. So all in all, I think I was pleasantly surprised. I think in this day and age, a lot of times if it's not Amazon, I tend to be a little bit more suspicious. But like I said, I think actually being able to pay with my Amazon credentials, it was just one button to verify, log in with my Amazon password, and then it filled out all my shipping information, all of my payment info, and it was ready to go. So I feel like their website does look legit. If you want to go another route, or if you don't have an Amazon account, I think that it still instills confidence that you're not on some slapshot 1990s website, but it seems like from a consumer standpoint, it's a legit website. They seem to have a lot of material. One of the reasons why I went with Jerry's is I was actually looking at Blick online thinking, oh, I can order it, they'll ship it to my store, but they didn't have what I was looking for, especially with the paint extruders, and so comparing prices as well, it just seemed like going with Jerry's for this specific order was the best thing, even though I had never tried it out. So based on this experience, I would definitely give it a 10 out of 10 and highly recommend it. I think it's definitely legit, and I didn't have any problems. I hope you found this info useful to you. I know for me, sometimes when I'm buying from a new website, I'm not sure, is that a legit website? And I know Jerry's Artarama, it's a unique name, you'll remember it, but if you've never bought from them, you might think, what is that? You know, is it a local store? Are they gonna be able to actually ship me my stuff? How does that work? But I thought that it was everything that you expect from online shopping. My items came They were well packaged, it came in a timely manner, shipping wasn't very expensive. They did even have a free shipping option. I just chose to pay $2 for a little bit expedited. It came on time, they gave me appropriate updates, not too many, not radio silence, so I'm happy with it overall. I'm doing a series of art talks like this on little subjects and questions that people ask me or questions that I see in the comments. So if you have a question related to art, plein air, urban sketching, painting, sketching, any of that stuff, leave your question down in the comment below and I'll try to answer it in another video. Remember, you guys have a voice that matters. Go be creative. I'll see you next time.